Well, hello again, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and hop on in here. Well, keep doing this until we use up all of our attempts here, and the reason is because there's still points out there. Still got to get them. Sorry, but believe me, there's a lot of people I'm sure that are like, Aaron, stop, please stop.
No, he's not.
We've seen Daytona so many times now.
Yes, Tyler?
We've seen Daytona so many times.
You read my message?
So anyway, take a look at this split here. In terms of who we're running with, let's take a gander. Brad Wilkinson, Brett Fauci, Chris Silvestri, Sean Butler, Jim George, James Skelton, Sam Watson, the Sam Watson, John Ludke's in here. I knew he was going to be in here. DJ Anderson, Gary Champion, we're in here. John Theodore's in here, so we got Johnny in here. Will Rogers as well, and Joey Bailey. So in terms of what we want to do, we'll see. How do I want to do it? This trick is bad in my mind. Yeah. I'm trying to think here. I think what we'll do is let's go ahead and qualify. Just because Ludke's in here, and Ludke always qualifies. And watch, this will be like the one time we've gone to a restrictor plate with Ludke in here, and he doesn't qualify. Well, like I said, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we'll push the outlap. If we can get a great outlap, then we'll put one down. But if we touch the wall, then forget it. We'll just call it off.
This could have been a million times better on the new Daytona.
But as far as who's in here, you'll notice we have John Theodore and also Sam Watson. Sam Watson, quickly making a name for himself on this channel, would be the person that he got into a huge fight with John when we were in Martinsville, what, last week? So he got into an enormous fight with John. He also happened to be the person who just wouldn't shut up in the 24-hour Daytona video, which is fine. You know, it's just people are delusional in that race anyway. So
nope, that would be the all-state drive.
We're gonna try and get all we can get here.
I have fun.
What happens here? Well, we're taking our time here. Some big old dips right there, man. They just kill you. So see if we get anybody in the 8s. It looks like everybody's in the 9s here. Took kind of an interesting line there to avoid their big bump that's getting in there. So we'll see what this lap looks like. You can actually put it down on the apron here.
There's the flag. It's over.
It's a 971. Not a great lap, so we're going to roll up 13th. And again, I mean, it's just hit or miss here. What's up, Brandon? Oh, God, it's horrible. It's horrible, Brandon. I mean, what do you think it is? Hammy, nice to have you on, buddy. Alright, so let's take a look. So we got a couple other people qualified here. And John Theodore putting down a good time there, 940. That's good. John Ludke, top 3. Man, all of our friends are kind of up front. We'll see. I mean, we're gonna start right in the dead center of this pack. Looks like we got how many? 24. We do. We got 24 people. All right. So 24 people right now. See how it goes. Appreciate
Every
it,
time
Jeff.
I've done
We gonna need
restrictor
it.
plates in this fucking car, it's the guys that have the highest fucking number that drive like the biggest assholes. How you doing, bud?
You're fucking right.
Got your name fixed. That's awesome, Hemi.
The number one car is bad.
Yeah, I'll put a $5 bounty on whoever takes out the number 1 car.
So you won't regret it, Jackson. Trust me. Yeah, if you do it.
Budweiser.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
Appreciate the luck. We're gonna need it. Yeah, just start basic.
Budweiser.
Budweiser.
Hey, man.
So we're on the inside here.
So 10th and 11th are tied, as well as 12th and 13th.
Bobby Labonte.
Quick death. Come on, Brandon. Do you have any faith in us at all? And we'll see how it is. I mean, maybe people will be smarter
Well.
today. Maybe. Yeah. There's some characters up in this one. Trust me. Unbanned B. Wilkes.
No, I don't really
56.
like this cone.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
Sorry about that. My screen.
That's the 1 car. It's the 15 car.
Are you sure it wasn't the driver's fault?
No, it's gonna be my fault for taking the bus stop on the back stretch, but.
Oh, look at this 4 car.
Oh.
Will Theodore wreck the field? Who knows? Honestly, it's up to anyone to wreck the field, really. John is a good
Hit
driver.
the apex,
I
boys.
agree. I think John and I are pretty
The
similar.
full fucking send today.
He's definitely better in some places
Get
than
the
we are,
apex,
and we're a
gas
little bit better
up
than
early,
him
get
in
a
some
good run
places.
off.
So, but for the most part, we're generally
I think
pretty
we got
similar.
through there better than the Canadian protege, Jarrett Herbison.
The Canadian protege. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna send it. Sending it. Left it open. 1x. That's funny.
Get ready. Alright, man. Race cars in. Green, green, green.
So we're just gonna take it real easy right here.
We got one outside. Okay, over the line. Stay low. Car on the high side.
So you see, we're not even full throttle right now.
Stay
Here we
low.
go.
Car on the high side.
Honestly, these cars are just so unstable.
All clear, all clear. Inside.
Whoa!
We're going so fast. I'm scared.
Boy, we're only going 185. Just wait till we go to 200.
God, we got people on the fence behind us.
Stay high.
And the 11 runs out of patience on lap number 1.
Stay high.
22, your right rear is a little caved in there, Ben. Just wanna let you
Clear
know.
low. Inside. Still there.
Honestly, we're just riding right now.
Stay high. On the low side.
Just close enough to be involved. Whoa!
Clear low, clear low. Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Honestly, I think the best thing to do is fall back here just a little bit. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
Stay low. Still there? Hold the line.
Easy, Chase Elliott. If you're gonna wreck, then you're gonna hate it for your guys. I'll back off.
Stay low.
You know, just playing. Good old Chase Elliott. Yeah, I'll let my shield in the corner.
You're clear high.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'm just kind of cracking the gas. I want these guys to get in front of me here. Really.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Mainly just because 2 wide, 10 deep is a recipe for disaster here.
Stay low. Here's the car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
What is that one doing on the bottom? How do you get up here?
I think that the theory confirmed about assholes with low numbers is true.
You should have been dropping back.
Aaron, I'm gonna look for you. Come on up here.
I'm good back here, but I'll catch you.
Hey, man.
I don't know why you're with Danica. Huge mistake.
Again, Danica never goes a race now. So the 2 guys behind us right now, they are not hooked up. They are seconds apart.
What's your guys' opinions on 3 wide?
And that was really what made me back out. I saw him get 3 wide going into 1.
I'm fine with it.
3 middle? Come on, Chris, let's go. Throw some balls.
So Johnny just needs to pick a lane and we'll go with him.
Look at Jim George getting the fans off their seats here at Daytona International Raceway Speedway Intercourse. What?
Machine Speed Drone Motorsports Park. Gotta keep adding on there, bud.
Man, these guys are so good. Go, Chris. Don't check up.
Just riding around in Johnny's wake here for now, just trying to be patient.
And I'm not going to try to pass these guys. We'll just play it off to them.
I got you. See, we caught him in a hurry right there.
Oh God, what's happening?
He went right through the pretty car.
Nice save, man. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was, yeah. Woo! Hey, man. Hey, man.
I mean, I honestly don't know how the hell you didn't wreck. I don't know how I stayed off of you.
Good God.
Outside. Stay low.
They're about to get broken up right here.
Still there? All clear, all clear.
Jesus, saw that happening.
Clear, all clear.
Are you serious, Scott?
Outside. Stay low, dude. All high.
Well, there was a couple right there, sorry. That sucks for John.
Sorry. My spotter said clear.
You're going, Jared.
Uh-oh, lap car.
Alright, up to 17th. Doing better than our number.
Yeah, what happened there?
I have a real life spotter, and he's watching behind me, and he said clear. I didn't even think there was a guy in front of me. I thought we were good to go, and I came down and turned him into you. All my fault.
Well, there goes that one car.
That happens. I made a pretty bonehead mistake just like that last night.
Tend to go with the line, tend to go. Got a lap car we're coming up on here.
Got one outside. Just clear high, clear high.
Back up to me so I will be
Got one
fast.
inside.
Put a lap car down low.
All clear, all clear.
That's close.
Got one inside. Stay high. Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Outside.
Oh, the leader just disappeared.
So this isn't the fast way around, but we'll do it. I didn't even mean to get past the 16 right there. I really just wanted to fall in line behind him, but...
Still there.
Hey, when you guys catch me, I'm gonna stay low. If I'm in a good spot, I'll just dive below, get on the apron.
Still there.
Man, where did 13 go? Hopefully falls out, because if he just pops up, that would be scary.
Clear high, clear high.
Oh, God.
Inside.
Staying low, staying low.
Stay high.
Oh, God, that was close to the wall right there.
There he goes.
All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Still there. All clear, all clear. Outside. Stay low.
I'm saying they're just not okay to ride right now, and that's what you need to do.
Just clear high, clear high.
Jesus.
Your respect, boys.
So I don't know if the 8's got damage or what, but I really don't want to take this too wide. Uh-oh.
Outside. All clear, all clear. Inside. All clear, all clear.
One, you dirty fuck.
Sorry, 23, I got a little tired.
No sense in that, dude. You raced it for like 15. You weren't clear, 7.
Alright, so it looks like we had some smoke and stuff up here, so I don't know if that's from the 3 or what. From the guys up there or what, but right now we're just riding, and I hope Chris knows that we're just riding. Right now we're at 12, we got 5 to go here.
Talk all before the race, man. Now somebody does something or clear high.
Alright, for starters, I about wrecked off your nose when you're trying to pinch at Daytona 2007, which is not the smoothest track. And you're racing on the outside.
No, you're one the one just wrecked me after that.
Yeah, he saw. He has a mirror. He has a brain. Why don't you shut the fuck up and drive, and not pinch on a bumpy racetrack? It's gonna happen. Don't run your mouth about it.
Well, since you're number one, you should know how to drive and, you know, adapt to the bumpy racetrack. So
Here we go.
Yeah, no front wheels. Voice crack. God, that was bad.
Nice one. I applaud the attempt there.
Yeah, that's what happened when you wrecked that other guy earlier too, right because of the bumpy track.
I wasn't talking to you at all. I already muted you.
Yeah, exactly.
So we had a big run there. We had a lap car, but that was going to just complicate things.
I'm going to push you to the front here.
All clear, all clear.
So we're like 8 seconds off the lead pack, which is, it looks like 8th on up.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the rear end of my car looks like a 45-year-old porn star.
Oh, God. That's not good.
65.
Uh-oh.
What, wide and overused?
Yeah, pretty much.
Say hi. Say hi. Go there.
Well, we got hung out. I thought the 12 was going to go with us, honestly. There we go, we got some friends now.
Say hi. Alright, here we go. Say hi. All clear, all clear.
Oh God, we got a lap car. It's not gonna be good. Can we make it work? Oh God. We lived. Oh Jesus.
Carefree, please driver, move.
Hey, are you guys in a wreck yet? I mean, come on.
So we got a really strong run right here.
That scared the shit out of me.
Still there.
Guys, look at all these cars just shaking all around. Oh man, that was close.
Ryan Newman, your Daytona 500 winner. Good pushing there.
Good look, Red.
I tried to push it as much as I could, trying to help the two out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no problem. I didn't want us to stack up and wreck each other.
All right.
Worked out great, though.
It's over.
Well, 12th.
Yeah, I think we did a really good job there getting through that lap car there off the two on the final lap.
Whew.
Good race up front, guys.
That was close on that. Jesus.
Good race up front.
They do run these cars at Phoenix. They'll run them anywhere. Basically, the seasons change every week. Or, sorry, every season.
So everyone's clear, man.
Hold on. The races change.
Was outside of me for 2 laps. We never touched. I boogied it on down in
I
there.
boogied it down there.
Right up there.
The races
I
change
ripped my
every
game
season,
never
so
touched.
they try to mix it up. So, like, the D cars almost always do Charlotte once. This season, these 12 weeks, they're not doing Charlotte at all. Yeah, that was close with that lap car. Holy crap. I really wish somebody would have gone with us. I really wish the 12 would have gone with us because I think that we could have hit past them. I really do. We had such a good run. We had a really good run at one point through the tri-oval, but there's a lap car on the outside, and I did not want to complicate things by doing that. So that was going to be ugly. But overall, 12th. I mean, being the 18 car.
The race is over.
We'll take that home. We'll be fine with that. So, but yeah. So anyway, let's watch those last couple laps. Bring them down to TV2, and we'll just pause it. Because well, there's one thing that happened with John, and we need to see that. And I believe it happened right through the tri-oval. Yeah, right there. So let's watch John, see what happens here. Now, the one tries to cut us down and said that he was clear. And, I mean, he's just not clear. And, I mean, he's benching us down, and that's really what I was looking at. I mean, he wasn't really giving us any room. I thought we still had a car high. Yeah, I mean, he basically just turned him, trying to get into a tight hole there on lap 10. That's something. But anyway, it comes back.
Man, I gotta go back and look at all this. See what really happened.
And what happened here was we were behind him, and he checks up and pulls out. And really, I wanted to jump in behind him, and I just didn't.
14 coming out of turn 2.
Sam's pushing the hell out of us here. Sucks to suck, I guess. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. I didn't see it. I really didn't see any big wrecks. But then there we are here. So basically, the 16's complaint with the 1 was... Now we catch this group right here, we jump up, and we kind of box the 16 in. We really just didn't have an option there. And I think Joey had the same thing happen to him. These cars just do not turn the way you think that they will. So, I mean, it's good to know that we aren't alone in that. We have one really close call. I think that was it right there. God! Oh! That was freaking close. Alright, let me slow-mo this. Because it starts to head up the hill almost identically to what it did last time. No big ones. There was a big one. We just didn't see it. So let's see how it gets old every race. UT2 schmags. Oh my god, that is freaking tight. How close is that? Let me see it from the rear chase. That's about as close as you can get without touching it. Damn, look at that run. Scalded dog. But again, the issue lies with the 16 and the 1. So let's zoom up. The 16 decides to take it to the outside, take his talents to the high line. And where was it? Oh, was it that right there? Yeah, I mean, that's just the 1 losing his line. I mean, there really isn't any excuse for that. I mean, he just loses it for whatever reason. But definitely took the 16 out. That was a tough one for him. But we decide to ride here, and we get a really big run. I think it's probably the next lap right here. And we could have taken it, but there's a car right there, so we check it way up. So that's where we went, and just nobody went with us. 8's got damage, or sorry, the 5's got damage here, so. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, it's old Daytona. I mean, the car's handled like shit here regardless, just because of the track. But we get some big help from the lappers. Except for the 24, he was not a lap down. The 20 car, he was a lap down. So saved by the lappers here. But we'll let this play because I think it gets relatively interesting from here. In the meantime, I will pull up the results. So let's see how we did. Yeah, C-Trucks are wicked tight, always, for whatever reason. Granted, it's a lower series and whatnot. The Ds are the same way. They just usually run them really tight. Alright, so that was top split out of 8. We took down 113 points, plus 17 in I rating. 0x, we'll take that for sure, plus 0.09, so not a big deal, but again, there's a lot of points to be had in these things. So the winner took home 218. Really what I'd like to get is, you know, into the 160s, 170s, but that's going to take a top 5 in a big split to get that. So I don't know if that'll end up happening or not, but let's see. Did we pass the lap car? I wasn't looking. I was looking at the results screen. Was that it right there? Yeah, it was right here. Ooh, just a little snug right there. Do we actually back out? Yeah, we did a little bit. I mean, we're off the throttle already, but again, you see that thing just all of a sudden hunt the wall. And it just happens, you know? So just watch this thing. All of a sudden, right there, it just wants to drive right. But it was a 0x, so I'll take it. It really did kill the momentum right there. Johnny got up in front of us. Otherwise, I think we probably would have finished exactly where we were. So it was 11. But yeah. Overall, that was fun. Yep. For right now. For right now, Nathan. I mean, that'll change. If you look, there are a bunch of drivers that still have not used up weeks. You know, they're still at 5 races counted instead of us at 7. So, but the one thing I will say that you can always look at, and we're generally good for this, is the number of starts that we have is so much lower than the people who win these championships and whatnot. They literally race. You know, there are people who already have 40 races under their belt, you know, through 5 weeks. They're running this stuff like 10 times a week. I mean, that's all well and good, and I love this car, but that's a lot. You know, it's just crazy, you know? To try and do that over and over and over again, you just don't need to do that. It is the best 8 weeks, though. So, yeah, if we can hold this, like, you know, where we're at right now, that's fine. In terms of a number that's going to take to win the championship, I think it's going to be 1,200 or 1,100. That's just my guess. As of right now, we're at 9 and change, and we're on 7. So if we take in another 150-point week at some point, I think we're at 960. That would put us to 1,100. So that would put us definitely in the top 3, I think. It would just be a matter of if we can do that. That'd be awesome, Nathan. If you could bring home the D3, that'd be great. Give them 600 horsepower stock cars, yeah. D4, that's awesome. Yeah, you're probably pretty close. You know, it really is. It's the weeks that are bad. That's how you end up doing well. I mean, just minimize the bad weeks, because I mean, it's really easy to say like, oh, you got 4 drop weeks, it's not a big deal. But I mean, how many races have you had that went bad? You know, if we would have quit after Daytona 1, I mean, we would have walked home with 30 points. Yeah, well, D1's tough. You know, just because a lot of D1 is it's the splits that you race, it's the times that you race, because there's not a lot of D1 people to race against. They all participate at the same exact time. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Octane. I mean, that is the thing. A lot of it, the points, and that's one thing I do disagree with. A lot of it, you are a victim to the splits you run in. So if you run at an unpopular time, granted the competition might be less, and that should be worth less points, but at the same time, you're penalized for where you live and when you can race, which is tough. And I get that, and that's a tough thing. So I mean, a lot of iRacing is based on the East Coast. So if you can run these hours, that'll help you a lot. I mean, you look at most of the champions; they're all typically East Coasters or Central. You know, that's really just the long and the short of it. But anyway, overall, decent race. I mean, a 0x, you cannot complain. We finished above bar. We gained I rating. We gained safety rating. We didn't gain any points on where we were already at with 113. Yeah, that can happen. I mean, it is the way that it is. The way that iRacing is set up. If you get a really weak split and you're the only pro in there, you better damn well finish first or second. Otherwise, you are going to lose I rating. So, it's an unfortunate thing that people like you that might have less of an opportunity to run during peak hours, you're just kind of victim. It's really, really hard to kind of build an I rating and a safety rating. Well, not a safety rating, an I rating and a points run when you're running off hours and stuff, especially in a series like this where you're never going to have 160 people register for this every session. That never happens, which is why it's so important to get points here, because the people that do, who can sneak out a top 3 and they can grab 190 points in some of these splits, I mean, that's huge. I mean, there are some races where we could finish third and we would take home 130 points. So you're talking about just giving up 80 points right there, half a race. So that is pretty good. That is definitely pretty good. So anyway, I will leave it right there. Thank you guys so much. We'll do another one later on. I'm not really sure what we'll do. I was thinking that we might end up doing the A. That would run at 9:45, or we could just finish up the week right here and now for Daytona and run the 8:45 here, which is another option. So we may do that, just to go ahead and get this out of the way, just because, like I said, I know that it's not super entertaining for the channel to see me run the same race over and over and over again. Believe me, I get it, but we have to do it. I mean, being in the points league, we need to maximize these points that we can get here, especially here, because it's going to be so important when we get to week 12. So, hope you guys can understand that. Appreciate it. And yeah, for sure. Most entertaining. Edging out Gold Rush Alaska. Thank God I can beat that out. I can beat out reality TV sometimes. Sometimes this is better than reality TV. It's live and there's definitely drama, and it's, at the end of the day, it's a video game. It's kind of fun, but appreciate it, Octane. But thank you guys again, and we'll catch you a little bit later. Take care.